So the first editing app I'm going to be using is FaceApp. Once I open it up, I'll likely select an image I want to work on. This menu comes right under here, and I'll click on impression, and I'll see a lot of filters right here. I'll click Hollywood 2. It's a very soft and light filter, and it gives my image this very soft and natural look. You can see how it looks before and after. If I go ahead and select any other filter here, it's going to delete the previous one and apply the new one. So I'll click here if I want to mix up 2 or more filters. So clicking here is going to allow me add more than 1 filter, and you can see how it looks like. This bars right here allows you to increase the intensity of that particular one you selected. So once I edit and I think I'm okay with it, I'll save the first one, come back again and edit another one until I see the perfect one I want. So I can edit one image 3 times and save it 3 different times in my gallery. Then I'll go later and choose the one that I want to keep editing or that I want to post. So I came back and I'll keep adding more filters. I don't always like a very artificial editing, so I'm just clicking this to show you guys how it looks like. See how it's getting even worse, more artificial. So I'll just go ahead and unselect everything there, and I'll just stick to only one filter, which is the kiss filter. So once I select that kiss filter and I'm okay with it, I'll just go ahead and save it. I think I'll choose 3. Yes, I'll go ahead and save it, open it up in the Facetune application to further edit it even more better. So once I open Facetune, I'll select that image I just finished working on. There are many options down here in Facetune as well, but for Facetune you would manually edit, unlike FaceApp that automatically adds the editing everywhere it wants to add it to. So there are many options down here. I'll click on Retouch, and what I like doing first is to whiten any part of the image I want, like the eye, the background, the teeth, maybe the jewelry, whatever it is. So I'll zoom in very well and whiten the eyes. And if you mistakenly whiten any place you're not supposed to whiten, you can actually use the eraser tool to erase it. So I'll zoom into the other eyes and whiten it as well. Then I could use this bar here to either reduce or increase the intensity of the whiteness. So I would also kind of add little white to the bridge of the nose, that highlight there. Yeah, then I would reduce it. I'll clean it a bit. Then I'm going to tap on this cheek highlighter too with that white to make it pop even more. I'll go ahead to start whitening the background as well, and I'll have to be careful not to apply it maybe on the hair, but even though I do so, I'll use the eraser tool and clean it. I'll zoom into this other part of the background and whiten it. Next thing I want to do is to smoothen the image. So I'll select smooth, zoom in under the eye. I'll just smoothen that area, but I'm going to avoid touching the cheek highlighter or the blush so that it does not blur it out. I'll smoothen the jaw area and any other place that I think needs to be smoothened. So I would move on to detail right now. I just want to add little details to the earring, more like, making it to be sharp. Yeah, that's what I mean. So if I'm very comfortable with this, I'll adjust it properly and I'll click OK. I think I'll click on paint. Yeah, and it throws you directly to the skin brush. So, and there are some colors right here. I'll just select any one by default, zoom in, and I'm going to tap around that nose area, that area where I contoured, just to make it more pronounced a bit, but not too much. I'll just tap. I'm not going to swipe, I'll tap. Then I'm going to select a red color from the tone option, and I think I want to use this classic brush, so I'll tap gently on the cheek, yeah, just to add more blush to what I had originally done. you can toggle it back and forth to increase or reduce it. If you are good with that, you can move on to the next thing. So yeah, I'm going to select black this time around and use any brush around here, maybe the skin brush. And you can see what I'm doing to the dress. I am tapping it, but I went ahead to just swipe it through because I could not have the patience to keep tapping. I'll swipe on the dress to add that black to it. Then I'll reduce it, keep it somewhere in the middle so that it's not looking too fake or harsh. I just want to darken the dress because it's really a dark dress, but the whole lighting setup and everything washes off the image a lot of times. So I'm going to zoom into the eye area, and I'm going to be using the paint brush. I'll use a black color and just tap around the eyeliner there. I'm not swiping. You can actually draw a line through, but I just prefer to tap, 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 and make the black, stand out. I'll do the same for the other eye. I'll zoom out to see what I have done, zooming back to correct anything. Do the same for the other eyeliner, and yeah. Once I'm okay with that, I'll go ahead and save it, and I'm going to move on to the Lightroom. Lightroom is just to work on the lighting, So I'll click on Auto. Auto automatically just does the lighting setup for you, but you can click on this light option right here to adjust what Auto did already. This is how the automatic settings are. This is how they set it. For each image has a different setup. So I'll click on light here and adjust what the app automatically did. They set the highlights and other things to a point, but I want to reduce or increase it by myself. So I'm going to just adjust all these things. Just play around with it and see the one that works best. If you want to make it dark a bit, or you want to increase the highlights, the exposure, the blacks, the whites. So it's all in this lights option. Yeah. So I'll just keep adjusting till I'm okay. If I'm okay, I'll click on detail right here, detail. And this detail option will give me more features to work with. The first one is the sharpening. I'll put it somewhere I'm okay with. Then this is detail. My favorite is the next one, which is noise reduction. Noise reduction adds this soft and sweet smoothing to the picture, but I'm going to reduce it to a point where it's just perfect. So if you're very comfortable with that, this is how the image looks before, this is how it looks after. Anyone that works best for you. So this is the image right from the camera. This is it after I've worked on it on the FaceApp. This is it after I've worked on it on the Facetune too. And this is it from the Lightroom. Let me know which one you like, and I'll see you in my next video. Please subscribe. Thank you guys.